and today I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Cosmetics and ilikeweylie collaboration palette. It is called the Bunny Blush palette, and I just uploaded my first impressions and review. If you watched that video, you saw that I used the blush that was a little bit on the darker side, and I wanted to try out the lighter one as well, so I'm going to do that on camera for you guys. This is the first time I'm going to be trying that blush on my face, and we're also going to be using the shades as eyeshadows because on their website it said that you could put them on the eyelid, so we're going to test that out today. I hope that you guys find this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and let's get into the tutorial. So I already did my foundation. I mixed my Wet n Wild BB cream with a little bit of my e.l.f. foundation serum, but it is literally completely out already, so I barely had any of that to mix. And if you see, my nose is a little bit weird. It's really dry right now and it's peeling because I got sunburned, so that's why. I'm going to be using my Smashbox Brow Tech Shaping Powder in Taupe. I got this in my Marzia box, and I don't know if that unboxing video will be up before this video is uploaded, but if it's not, keep your eye out because I will be talking about my Marzia box. And yeah. So I thought that I would just show you guys in this tutorial how I'm doing my eyebrows instead of just doing that off camera, because I am doing a different brow routine now. So I just run the little brow brush thingy through my eyebrows, and then while it's still wet, well, it's not like wet, but before it's like set, you know what I mean, I run through it with my spoolie to even out the color and make it look more natural, because the shade is a little bit dark for me, but I think I can make it work. It makes it very easy to fill in your brows, and they stay in place all day long. And when I was washing my face to remove my makeup, it was kind of difficult to remove, and I think it's even a little bit waterproof because I had swatched it on the back of my hand when I was filming that unboxing video, and even after I took a shower it still was on my hand, and it took a while to get that off as well. So now that my brows are done, I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I'm just going to be using my e.l.f. Shadow Lock Primer in Sheer, like I do every single time. And I'm running out of this as well. I need to go get another one. Comment down below any eyeshadow primer recommendations, because I'm not entirely sure how much I like that one. It doesn't last very long because there's very little product in there, but it's only $1, so I mean, what can you expect? But I want to try other brands, so recommend them to me down below, please, and thank you. Now we are going to be dipping into the star of the show, the e.l.f. Bunny Blush palette, and I think that what I'm going to do is take the highlight shade and put it all over my eye and see how it acts as a base. Ooh, that's shimmery. It's really pretty though. They blend out really smooth as an eyeshadow as well. If you haven't seen my first impressions of this palette, I will leave it down below. Yeah, they're very silky and smooth. Okay, now I'm going to take the bronzer, which has a little bit of shimmer in it. This is not going to be a matte look at all. I'm going to put that in the crease and just buff it out. Not entirely sure what look I'm going for today. It's not super opaque, so I'm just going to keep layering that. When using it as a bronzer, you don't have to layer it as much, but on the eyelid, I think it gives a nice little depth to the crease, but not too bold. This is definitely a natural look. Okay, so I really like the base that we've got going on. We have our transition shade as well, and now I think I'm going to take my Jackie and Lauren flat eyeshadow brush and I'm not entirely sure which color I want to put on my lid. I will swatch them for you now. This is what they look like, and I think I'm going to go with the lighter one in the inner half of my eye and the darker one in the outer corner. They're so velvety and smooth. So I'm going to start with the lighter one. Just patting my brush, and I'm going to tap off any fallout because these are a little bit powdery, and pack that on the inner half of my lid. This is a great look for spring and summer because of all the cute pinky shades. And that looks adorable. Oh. I wonder how these shadows work wet as well. Yeah, so it's kind of peachy, not super bright. And now I'm going to take the darker shade on the outer part of my eye. Just kind of patting in the middle. And then I think I'm going to go in and deepen that crease up in a second, because the darker blush is almost darker than the bronzer. Now I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and just kind of blend out any harsh lines real quick. I'm just going to leave it natural. Add a little bit more with my finger. They're so soft. I love the formula on these. And now I'm going to take my smaller blending brush with that bronze shade and kind of try and pick up a little bit more pigment, tap off the excess, and really deepen that crease. These work excellent as eyeshadows. There just is a little bit of fallout, but nothing that you can't handle or work with. It's not extreme. I think that this would be such a perfect palette for traveling or going to work or school, because you only need this one palette for your blush, your bronzer, your highlight, and even as eyeshadows. So now I'm going to take a big fluffy blush brush and just flick any fallout away. And it's not sticking to my face, which is nice. I just had a little bit of fallout because I like really dug my brush in there. So now I'm going to be taking this brush again and going into the contour shade and very lightly bronzing up my face with that. And now I'm going to go in to the lighter blush shade with that same brush and tap it off and just lightly apply it to my cheeks. And the blushes are matte, and I really like the formula of them. I'm going to take, we've been using this brush a lot. It is the bigger fluffy brush from my BH Cosmetics Studded Couture set. Most of the brushes I've used today are from that one or my Jackie and Lauren set. And this is number 7. And I'm going to highlight with this and just once again knocking off any fallout. And like I said in my first impressions, this is not a very extreme highlight. It's not going to make you look like you're strobing or anything, but it is really pretty. And I am in love with these I love the formula, and it just gives a really pretty sheen to the cheeks. And I'm also going to take it a little bit on my nose, but not too much, and then on my cupid's bow and brow bone as well. Now to see how these shades look wet, I'm going to wet this little number 11 brush from that same BH Cosmetics set. Just dampen it lightly, and it's a pencil brush. And go into the highlight shade and use it in my inner corner. Ooh, I got my brush too wet. It's a little bit saturated there, but it's okay. So I really did saturate that shadow. I should have wiped off my brush a little bit first, so I'm just going into the fluffy brush and trying to soften it a little bit. There, and I think it looks really pretty as a highlight as well for the inner corner. Now we are done with this palette, and I'm going to do mascara and put on my lip color, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just used my e.l.f. mineral infused mascara on my top and a little bit on the bottom lashes, and then my Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All or 92C. And I think that the peachy tones in this nude lipstick really complement the rest of my face right now with the peachy blush and eye look, and I am so pleased with this palette. I just adore the formula. It's super silky and smooth, really blendable. They work fabulously as eyeshadows or on your face. I think that e.l.f. did a fantastic job with this palette. I love the range of colors and the naturalness to it, and I think that it's absolutely perfect for summer. And I think that it's a really versatile palette, and I love that it has two blush options. One is kind of more natural, and the other one is darker and better for kind of a bold look. And I really love this palette. It's only $6, and I highly recommend it to you if you can get your hands on it. It is currently sold out though, I'm sorry. And yeah, that is it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.